All right. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. So, as always, you see what time we're starting. We're starting literally as early as 17 minutes in the pre market, right? So, I'm setting up my broker on my other laptop. A few things. I have my, obviously, I'm keeping this. I always check this. So, as you can tell, in 2 minutes, actually, we got a little countdown going on here of what's going to happen. And then I also have my TV on to show me if, whenever Trump talks, right? So that's kind of something that you should always be prepared because this can't tell you like last minute Trump speeches, by the way. If he just pops up, if he drops a tweet. I mean, you'll see it sometimes over here as a hot story. Sometimes you'll see it over here, over here too. If he said anything a few hours ago. So let me just set up my MT4 charts. US 30, that's all we're gonna trade. This thing is being slow. So a few things, guys. So obviously I know that news-wise we're not really in the most critical situation. I do want to hit the gas with US 30 taking two lots, which would take at least $206. And the count right now, day two, is at 253.08, right? So $253, 8 cents. Look, I want to. Why don't we just actually get straight to the chart as a matter of fact? So, news wise, seems like everything's good. Don't really think we have to worry about anything over here. Do we have anything? No. Next week should be really calm. This week was really full of a lot of pressure. Okay. Um, as always, Fridays I want to see bearish momentum. Alright, my chart's fully prepared now. I'm not even gonna force a setup. I know a lot of people. I always say, you should make peace with the fact that if you can't bring yourself to trade, then don't trade, right? Or either that, or significantly de-risk that account. But when you don't really have enough capital to kind of honestly spend like that, you want to for sure try your best to not trade much, right? So you don't want to trade unnecessarily. I do see something right here. So anyways, let's take a look at it, shall we? So no trade or trade, you guys will get to see everything. Okay, so it came down, came up, came down, came up, came down, came up, came down. Honestly, seems like we want to push up in this area because this actually seems like a solid area. Or it might be this area. Nah, I want to say it's right here, to be honest, because but you see that's literally 250 points away. More like 240 points away. So it makes me really wonder what can happen in a pre-market. Obviously, we don't have no retests in the bottom. We have, in my honest opinion, no indication that we're gonna be bearish. But we did just drop down here, so it makes me really wonder what do we have in case we do have like some type of resistance here by any means, which I can't see it. Nope. I'm definitely not gonna see some type of support or resistance now down there. Definitely no. So this is the only setup I see. As we keep dropping, I can obviously take a look. I'm not gonna force anything. Conor McGregor just left a tweet. Man, I'm such a Conor McGregor fanboy. I'm a fanboy of anybody who actually makes use out of their life. And there's no excuses. So for those who don't know, why did this person respond to me, Dylan Dennis, and McGregor? Why did you... Okay. So yeah, I want to see this. Let's hop on the Discord. Let's see what these guys. Oh, I should not be doing that. Let's see what these guys are showing. What these guys think. Um. So that's the mentor chat. They're the number one pussy. Oh man. Let's see what we can get to. Let's see what we can get to. So I already said what I saw is because when we dropped here, we came back. When we dropped here, we came back. When we dropped here, we came back. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 points that we touched over there, right? This was also treated as resistance back here. This is why on Tuesday when we had CPI, that news had to break it. And then would you just look at that? Basically, this right here is a great... It's actually supposed to be like right there, right? So to turn resistance into support, this is actually going to be a great zone to see how she holds up. So yeah, let's just be calm. Let's just be patient. Not really too much to explore here, but at the same time, I'm just really wondering, is this thing really trying to hold resistance here? I wouldn't be surprised because we came down here, pushed up, came down here, pushed up. But the only thing is, we don't really have anything that signifies that we held support over here. So support can become resistance at any time. Honestly, it looks like she just wicked her. So I'm a little bit jealous that if that's the move, then at the same time, I don't want to force myself. I don't want to take a trade just to, but I'm not even sure if that's the right setup. My books, no. And I think my reason is honestly justifiable. And when you're not sure of certain trades, you definitely don't want to force it, right? So, I'm going to take this off. Slowly, more and more I look at it, I'm like, bro, this is actually a good place. But it just... Yeah, support. You know what? It did hold resistance. You look over here. This is one of those days I can accept if it's gonna be a no trade day. Honestly, it has been a crazy fucking week, dude. So, I like making these type of videos. This is how I think. Again, we can talk about my thought process is that for so long we were holding this as support, resistance, support, resistance, 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 right? So if we tapped it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we went down. Obviously I want to see this regardless, and then I just want to take that and I want to see it dump. Now if she comes up and she basically breaks above this box, first of all, there's a pretty good chance this account is blown before I could even stop it out. So I might want to literally, as soon as I jump in this trade, if she even comes up here, that's a huge if at this point. I might strongly just want to adjust my stop loss to like $10 so I don't really lose anything more than that, maybe $20, $15. Definitely can't risk much over here. Otherwise, this account is just full blown. But I mean, I think this was a good call because 65 to 95, that's already 70 point dumper. So, kind of got by me to be honest, and I'm not at all worried. Usually, times like this, I would actually want to see it hold support, but and Mondays and Fridays can be extremely fast. So I'm just gonna be patient. This is what makes trading so difficult for many people is that they feel so rushed, they feel so pressured to jump in. Me, if I don't see it, then I make peace. I mean, before I even open my laptops, I make peace with the fact that if I don't see something worthy, if I just don't catch it right away, I'm not gonna stress myself out, yo. I mean, that otherwise, that's I've learned this a million times and still counting. I'm just gonna blow the account. So discipline, right? Discipline is really forced and implemented when you start these small accounts, small live accounts, by the way. So on my TV, Ohio Challenge Hot Air Balloon Festival. Man, I want to go on a hot air balloon. Not in the summer though. Over here in California, it's fucking 6 digits hot. So let me just save my charts like this. Part of me kind of, how did we start off this week? What was Monday like? That was Monday. Monday was not as bullish as one would expect. I actually have hopes that today, if since we couldn't end Monday New York session bullish, I want to say we're gonna try to end Friday back above this range. In other words, we should try to make it bullish. So, not really a bad week to be honest, politically. Just want to say on my charts. So if you were in the trade, if you're still holding, best of luck. But it's already retraced 50% of your position. I want to see what she does here, man. Really. Like I said, I'd much rather try to take a buy. This actually seems a lot more worthy than taking a sell, to be brutally honest. And that same level was also support for 25th of June. But anything could happen. I mean, now, just to be brutally honest, I'm even more conflicted, right? Are we holding resistance here? Or are we holding support here? You see how now it's at perfect levels? I was trying to say, I want to see this ideally hold as support. So, and if we come back above this, if we break, basically, let me just put a line. If we break above this, go higher, then I'm honestly extremely confirms my bias. Like, hey, we're gonna come up here. It's gonna be a nasty New York opening. So now I'm extremely conflicted. I already have my thought process cleared out. I just need to just relax and whatever happens, happens, guys. So this is trading, okay? This is trading. Now, this is also the benefit of being a trader rather than being an investment officer. Because when you work for a firm, bank, again, any type of firm, equity institution, you need to scalp for the sake of, first of all, bonuses, right? Bonuses to your paycheck. So a small scalp can easily result in like $50 to $100 per scalp per trade. So like this type of scalp, depending, that would have already been 100 to maybe 350 a commission. If I got it by the wick here and closed out there, give or take, obviously. So News-wise, I'm happy with today, though. I am extremely happy. And when you're in this Discord, then you get to see everybody what they're thinking of, right? So, question for after the session: did you, in your early days, had to deal with small wins, small relative to losses because of trailing? How did you deal with it? If it's already answered, then tell me to look for it. Okay, I'll just answer it here since we do got a minute and a half to talk about it. Actually, I think I already answered that. Did I not? I would um take small scalps. I mean, that would be commissions my paycheck. Um, Smaller relative to losses. Yeah, of course, I would trail my stop loss aggressively because that would help me. That would pay me. You know what I mean? How did you deal with it? It's pretty easy. I'm here to get a piece of the cake. I'm not here trying to get the whole cake. Okay, I don't be a fat ass. Don't be a greedy one. So that's all I gotta say. I really, since I'm not 100% sure and this is the only setup I have, this is one of the best days that I should de-risk instead of using two lots, which is $2 per point. Guys, as soon as I enter this trade, I only have $40 worth of drawdown. And if I go more than that, this account is blown. Also seems so scary. What if we're easily just retesting here just to reject it? Now if we're talking bodies. I was not expecting to come up, bro. What is she doing? You're not dumping? You're not going up? What is he doing? Now you're dumping. That was weird. That was weird. That was really weird. Now we're talking bodies. So you always want to look to the left. Is there anywhere specifically that catches our eyes? Like, we want to see it hold here. For me, be like right there, I think. But either way, I don't think we came down there. No. So no trade. I'm not gonna full port that account. I'm not even gonna risk a percentage account if it's just gonna act this stupid. You know what's crazy? My broker says that we came here at market opening. That's not true. Alright, so we're pushing up. I want to see it come all the way up. I'm gonna be a little tight. If we also get a rejection here, I wouldn't be upset. But honestly, I think we're trying to break the structure, if anything. Meaning, I really want to see basically it just pump up. I know a lot of people are going to doubt me. A lot of people are going to be like, well, now we already dropped, so now sells us in the place. If we're going to go up, there's absolutely no idea. There's no chance that we're going to hold down here. What could also be another good play is that if we come up and if we're gonna go up like here and retest here, then we can easily take a buy to scalp to the upside. Don't really know how reasonable that would be, but I definitely don't think that'd be a bad trade. It'd just be a really risky trade, to be honest. I can't see taking shorts over here just because I really feel like since we already dropped and now we're trying to curl it and we want to basically try to push up, go up. retest the blue line to make higher highs. I feel like this is where we have market structures. So right now, she's looking like she wants to dump. I feel like this is where people talk about manipulation. It's not a manipulation because this is just market structure. You have to be patient. You have to read it. So, and I've been in this position many times, speaking from experience. I would jump in for a sell. She looks like she would stall. She gives you a few points of a scalp, but next thing you know, it's fast, and next thing you know, she just pumps up. Just has moments of spur. So, it's a really 50-50, but you have to really just try to read market structure here. If we're talking bodies. So still no trade. I don't regret it, guys. I don't regret it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It so looks like we want to fucking just dump. But we weren't super bullish on Monday. And we're definitely not super bearish today. I know it dumped a lot, hasn't it? Yeah. See, if she would dump, I think it should be happening right here. If it's gonna push up, then it's gonna be, just give it a few more seconds. And I feel like she's trying to get all you guys, confuse you guys. If it dumps, it's gonna confuse me. I mean, kind of struck me too. Because we see it keep shooting up and down, up, down. That's a little. So everybody asking, I don't use small time frames. I don't. I'm gonna be a little more patient. It's already 5 minutes after the opening. This has been a shit show politically. So you guys have to make peace with the fact that, if you didn't already take a trade and you're still trying to force it, kind of like, I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna force a trade here. I just want to see if I can get something to benefit me. Then hey, it is what it is. If not, I just walk away. Okay. No, 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 no. I just want to see you retest the 52,061. Really want to see this thing just shoot up. Can you shoot up another 160 points and then give me This is a hard trade for those who took it in the bottom. I mean, I was kind of contemplating it right. To be honest, I think I said well, like right here. Or a little bit lower. Had to be a little bit lower. I'm not at all surprised that she ran, but weren't we supposed to get some type of retracement? Yeah, see. So see all these wicks every time on the 15-minute time frame she came up, down, yeah, came up, came down. This is what it looks like on smaller time frames. Just to show you guys. I'm not really the one to really want to, you know, I'm not really the one that likes to look at time or different time frames for one. But right here, dude, I really think we could just come up and have a massive sell-off. Or at least some type of sell-off to the 59061. This is the trade I've been seeing, and it's already coming close, 90 points away. I don't think it's wrong of me to ask just to sit down and to see what's going to happen. But I have to make sure, am I going to be trading in any news? So news is 20 minutes from now. No. I want to give it to 644, 645. That's basically the end of my closing window. And if there's going to be nothing, there's going to be no trade. So, which is fine with me. Let's see, fellas. Let's see. I'm actually really liking this right here. Now I just have to see some type of rejection. Now if we're talking bodies. So we already dumped. Basically, we've been pumping straight. No retracement from 50 to a 61 to here. So, I have to see some type of retracement before jumping in. You know what I mean? Want to be a little patient here. I don't want to jump in for a sell. Next thing you know, she just shoots up, which is kind of the vibe I'm thinking. There we go. It's a massive zone, by the way. 324 to 283. That's a massive zone. So I want to see it drop a bit if she goes above it, which she's doing it. Unless we come back down and reject it completely to the south, I have no reason to not take this, to be honest. One of those things, all bets are off. Can we see something here? Do you wanna build a snowman? Do you want? You know what? I'm gonna jump in for a sell. Oh, wait. She's coming back up. Wait. I have not jumped in yet. Talking bodies. Alright, I'm jumping for a sell. I just entered. I'm already $30 in drawdown. I might just want to call it here, to be honest. So what is my entry? 393. Okay, I'm in profit. Can we just dump? 393 back in drawdown. I'm thinking it's gonna retest. I think my entry is literally the top of my purple box, by the way. 393. This thing, I just want her to come down a little bit. Okay, she's going back up $32 to $6 in drawdown. Okay, good. 25, $30. I'm gonna trail my stop loss if I can. Up, it's already, I can't. I'm gonna have to be strict on this trade. I'm gonna have to be strict on this trade. Alright, good profit, good profit, just dump. Trailing stop loss. It's going down, it's going down. It's going down. Come on. Don't do this. I have my stop loss right there. Okay, my stops just got hit. Here. If we're talking bodies. Ooh, this is looking okay. If we're talking bodies. Where do I have my MT4, bro? Oh, it's right here. And if we're talking, so as you can see that, you can see this. And I just want to show you guys this. Can I zoom? Ooh, see, this is why we trail our stop losses. So my entry had to be, right here. Oh my god, see, this is why I'm out. Obviously, by the way, if I wasn't a trade, guys, you would see a sell order, you would see some type of dotted line hop out on a bigger time frame so you could see it. Nothing, right? Nada. So, how did I delete these pieces of shit? This is why these trades are scary. 3 or 4, day 2 of the account. Started this from 180, I think it was 189 to be exact, or 187. So really happy with it. 1642, entered at 642 PST. Not even a full 2 minutes. From 393 to 367. What is that? That's 30 plus 4, or 30 minus 4, say 26 points of a scalp, which makes sense. 26 times 2 equals $52. So after commissions and charges from the broker, $51.60 of a trade. Now I want to reflect on this trade. Okay, I want to reflect on this trade. So now that you've seen that, let's reflect on the trade. In the perfect world, you guys saw that I wanted to see it hold here and dump, but if we couldn't hold support, I knew we were gonna make this resistance. I mean, if we couldn't hold this as resistance, I was kind of scared. What if she makes the blue line, the bottom 150, the 50, this one right here, by the way, or the bottom of the rectangle, 52 to 80, she can treat as support. So I definitely didn't want to see that, right? Actually, this feels like another great trade, to be brutally honest, but we have so many moves up. You see how there's a huge break in structure? Now I want to show you something. I want you guys to see if we have, look, this, right? I want you guys to see that in this Discord, the module that I teach, the module that we all use in this Discord, people over here can take different trades with the same strategy. And I think she said in here actually, yeah, 75 points secured, right? So as always, want to give her some credit. Oh, okay, this is where it's gonna get a little bit bad. So, um, the reflection part, which is really, really crucial. Look, it got me thinking. And now I wish we took this trade, but to be brutally honest, on my broker, actually, she did, huh? She did wicket. I guess it gave into a little of the pressure, so you would have had two great entries for a sell. Um, I mean, you got to be very cautious. I think that just the pressure of trading small counts, it definitely gets to me. Don't get me wrong. So I think this could also be a great sell off here, but how far are we? 435. Well, that's already 30 points. Where's potential support? I think we can make it down there. No, I don't really see that's a good range. Because I think we could hold support. Nah, I don't wanna. I don't wanna take a stupid trade. Cause just look, we could stay here till she pumps up. But looking back, I really wish I took a sell here. To be honest, it's just don't really have too much, in my opinion, support that this could have been holding as resistance. Just looking to the left. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not my preferred trade because I saw this. To be honest, taking a look at these, it's not my go-to. You know what I mean? Um, it's not my go-to. That's what I'm gonna say. Not the highest or the most amount of confidence. And even then, you know, I feel like this is one of those trades. If people got in a sell over here, you're gonna force yourself to get on tilt. I mean, these are the type of trades that make me get on tilt, where I'm like, you know, my entry perhaps. Say I would have entered if I would have entered like right there, right? I know that seems pretty much nothing, but literally from 449, that would have been my entry where I was looking at it. And now she's already up at well, she pushed up to 483. That would have been immediate, you know, blown account if I was still in that account. I mean, still in the trade, right? So, um, just gonna call it a day. Uh, pretty, pretty proud of myself to be honest. Um, $50 for, you know, a second day of the account. Up now on the account, it reached 304.68. I think that's good. I think that's good. I mean, people, I'm here to show you guys too. At the same time, as much as I want to make money, as much as I want to make the trade go in my favor, it's just not a huge reality. Like all these people that they think that they can flip 100 to a million by next month. So crazy that we're gonna be dumping here now. But let me just turn off my broker. So yeah, if you're watching, if you're tuning in the series, definitely me trying to take this series extremely serious. Really don't want to f around this time. But at the same time, you know, for me, I can full port these accounts because for me it doesn't really make a difference. But I want to, if I'm gonna full port it, then I have to be extremely serious, right? So when I got in the trade over here, when I got in this entry, let's just break this one down too, right? I want to make sure you guys get everything. Put a line over here. This is what I was looking at. This is what I was looking at. So, held over here, pushed up. Held over here, pushed up. Held over here, dropped. Held over here, pushed. Held over here again, pushed. Held over here, pushed. Retested over here, dropped. So, it makes sense that we have support here once, resistance here. Is it going to treat as resistance or is it going to treat as support? Hop on a 1 minute time frame. I feel like now it's going to treat as support to create higher highs and to push back up. So those are the very, very riskiest trades, by the way, you can take. So I got a trade out of a day that I was expecting absolutely nothing. Put it like that, and you should 100% be, you know, content, satisfied to say the least. Could I have got more trades? Could I get one more trade? Yes, but I'm not risking my mental health for the sake of this piss poor trade. So peace, love, and cheers, guys. And hey, it's Friday, man. It's Friday. It's Friday the 17th. Have an amazing weekend. Have a blast. Yeah, she's gonna melt down. She was gonna melt down. But I still want to see it basically hold some type of support from this area to right here. So, but that's a 50-point ranger, so I might be 100% wrong. So, as always, uh, be safe, have an amazing weekend, peace, love, and cheers. I'm logging off. I'm one and done trade, to be honest. Um, if you take these trades on big accounts, 30 points seems like heaven. So, I'm not gonna complain at all. Look at this, dude. Look at this. You can't win these type of trades, bro. You can't win these type of trades. What are you talking about? So, peace, love, and cheers, guys. Give some support, please. I would appreciate it. It would actually motivate me to do this a lot more, win or lose or blow an account, or straight up just taking payouts on here. Wouldn't really mind, but I don't really. I used to do that a long time ago. I just feel like a lot of people would kind of piss me off again. Anyways, peace, love, and cheers. Thank you.